Digger, Kimberly Olson here, back for another episode of #GetLit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. For today's episode, we're going to talk about my favorite tool, a texting campaign tool called Project Broadcast. There are other ones out there. I've sifted, I've sorted, I've checked pricing plans and abilities and all the things, support. I personally know the owner, and I can't tell you enough about how amazing this platform is. But most importantly, this is a way for you to build up a list, okay? A list that you own. With social media, you don't own those lists. So if you love email marketing, this can go with it. If you don't love email marketing, this can be the start of you truly becoming a marketer. Stay tuned for this episode because we're going to do a full tutorial. See you inside. All right, Gold Digger. So I'm first going to share with you a little bit about what texting campaigns are, text marketing, I guess we could call it, before I actually show you the back office. I prefer to work inside of the software on the computer, but you can do everything with the app on your phone. So it really depends on what you prefer. I just like my monitors and all my things, but I actually started using it on my cell phone. So below this video, I'm going to give you my referral link. It will get you 100 credits. So that way you can try out Project Broadcast and make sure you're using it, that you love it. Every time you send a text message, that uses a credit from what I understand, but it'll tell you more about that when you click the link. So Project Broadcast is a way for you to build up a leads list and turn your marketing on autopilot. So what I mean by that is, let's just use network marketing as an example, because most of us watching this have done it or are in it. So when you start doing network marketing, as a lot of you know, the spring of 2023, depending on when you're watching this, I stepped back into network marketing after being retired for over a year. And I was a little rusty. And this is something that I was doing without, having my Gold Digger team. This is my thing. So I went back to my trusty tool, Trello, which I'll have a training for you on that. Actually, I think the next episode. And as I was promoting, I was doing this, I was really excited. Who wanted to know about it? Who wanted to try the products? Started building out my leads list on Trello. So I have columns for potential customers, potential business builders. Then I use the labels to tag, to make notes for myself. Did I DM them? Did I send them the link? Did I add them to the Facebook group? And this is a way for me to organize my leads list, and it works really great. And whenever there's something new, a product drops, a weekend promotion, we're doing a free challenge in our Facebook group, I or a VA needs to go into that Trello board and either tag all those people or DM all of those people, which can get you into Facebook jail or tagging jail, which I've been in both many times. You can tag no more than 25 people per hour at a time. And if you're tagging too often, you'll get into tagging jail. And obviously we know you can only DM so many people in a day. So there's some limitations to that. With texting campaigns, with a click of a button, you can text out your entire list, okay? I do have a hack for you to make sure people are opting in, and that was the episode I just did. Think about that. The click of a button, you can text out your entire list, okay? So we all know we have the best intentions of following up. We all know we have the best intentions of reaching back out, and it just doesn't happen, right? So this is a way to ensure it's very easy for you to follow up with people or let them know about new things happening. Also, we've used Project Broadcast for our famous 14-day automated onboarding system. I've personally enrolled over 500 people direct to me, and I've launched all of them without getting on one-to-one calls, without being in DMs, without being in Messenger all day. And I've done all of it through Project Broadcast. So I have them opt in to a 14-day automated onboarding where they get their onboarding, their action steps for the day, getting them acclimated to being on the team. Really, my goal is that they start making money before their product even arrives. And I've done that with Project Broadcast. You can also use Project Broadcast to get people to opt in for a freebie, okay? So if you have a freebie and you're like, email marketing, I just get overwhelmed by it, or it's just too much, or maybe you're looking for another way to communicate with your leads, you can actually have people opt in to receive a freebie from you via text messaging. It's just unbelievable, okay? The other thing I like to do especially when I want to get a lot of people to come out for something, is we send them a text right before I go live. So everybody on our list gets a text message. They are way more likely to see that text message and open it up and come to your Facebook Live or your event than an email. A lot of people don't even open their emails anymore. Let me know if that's you in the comments, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to do a screen share. And I also want you to know, as a Project Broadcast user, they do have a referral program, but they have an entire community. There's over 30,000 members in that community with trainings. It's just unbelievable. It's super simple to use. So this is a new version of it. So I'm getting familiar with it, but down here in the left sidebar, there's some different sections here. The chat is actually your text messages. So I'm not going to open it for privacy purposes, but when people opt in or people message us for something, it's just like your cell phone, but it's using a tool here, Project Rocket. So that's the chat. That's where people go back and forth. You can even click on people's accounts and opt them into something. If they misspelled a word, you can reply to them and ask for their name. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Audiences, the contacts, obviously. Now, this is the part I spend the most time in, is campaigns and keywords. So keywords, example of this would be, let's say, let me see if there's one in here, our 3-day strategic planning session. Okay, so we had something we did at the end of the year where people could purchase a 3-day strategic planning intensive with me. It was 3 full days. So we told them, go ahead and text the word 2023 to this phone number. And then what we did is every time I kicked off a Zoom session or got back into the intensive, we would text them, all right, we were back from lunch. Okay, day 2. Like, it was a way to communicate with our people. Okay, so a keyword is what they text to opt in to the list. Also, I did a training on how to make this easier to get people to opt in. So make sure you watch that video I did. Now, after we get them in, we want to put them in a campaign. A campaign, think of a campaign just like an email campaign. You can have a drip there's different kinds of campaigns. My favorite one is scheduled campaigns where, at a certain day and time, such as I'm going live tonight at 8 o'clock Central, let's say, and I'm going to tell the campaign to text those people at 8 o'clock. So you can tell it when a person opts in with a keyword, what campaign should they be joining? And obviously for our example, it was the 3-day strategic planning intensive. Okay. So they are joining this campaign. You can have them leave a campaign if they're finishing with something. When they opt in with the keyword, make sure you do a 1-minute delay because it's more realistic. You can set up an auto reply. Okay. So when this was done, my team is so on it that they even updated this part. We don't want people to, see old stuff and get lost in the shuffle. So they can go ahead and text Gold Digger, which you can as well. So you can stay up to date with what we're doing. Our texting phone number is right here, 737-240-3136. If you text that number, you can stay up to date on what we're doing. Okay. So this is the first part, is the keywords. The next part is the campaigns. So let's just do a new campaign. So you can see a drip campaign is going to be based on a day delay. So let's say you are doing a 5-day challenge and every day you want them to get a message. Day 1, day 2, they're going to get a message every day. Okay. Time lapse is down to the hour or minute. So if you have something where they're getting a message more frequently, you can do time lapse, you can do a countdown. I usually do calendar where I'll schedule the message for a certain date and time, repeating birthday and anniversary. Isn't that cool? So you can even have it set up. Maybe every birthday that they have, you send them a coupon or something like that. Okay. So those are the different campaigns. Let's see if we can get that 3-day strategic one. Okay. So this is what that looks like. Let me show you the messages. So under the strategic planning campaign, when you create your campaign, you can create messages. Okay. So I've got right here, here's all the messages, day before, day 1, day 2, day 3. Isn't this great? So you could do this with new customers. We have a whole sequence. By the way, if you're in 6-Figure Breakthrough Business Academy or higher in our programs, inside of the Facebook group, go to the guide section. I actually have these campaigns all done for you. So a new customer opt-in, the 14-day automated training for new people, new product drops, VIP list. I mean, I have tons of them. I have all of those done for you. And there's a little code you can get that you can put into your own project broadcast, and it'll drop all of this in there for you. You just have to customize it. I know it's the best thing ever. So go to the guide section and you guys can find that. Okay. If you're not in Six Figure Breakthrough, why are you not in Six Figure Breakthrough? Send me a DM on Instagram. We should chat. Okay. So that's what it looks like. You just schedule what it is, day and time. Over here, I want to show you some other things. Trackable links are really helpful. So if you have, here's a pocket coaching I did. So I recorded a voice memo we sent a quote to go with it, and it was in Google Drive so people could listen to it. So if you have a link, you're going to go to trackable links. You're going to hit the plus button. You're going to add it here. So you've got the link in here. You're going to name it something so you remember what it is. And then when you go to send someone a message, actually, I want to show that to you so you can see it. Let's do, we'll just do the strategic one since it's already done. When you go to send somebody a message, watch, this is the one we have. You click this button right here, and you're going to insert the trackable link. So the trackable link could be a coaching voice memo from Kimberly. Like we called it something that we'll remember what it is. I usually do it right then. That's your trackable link. And it makes it so you can track that link, how many people clicked it, and you're less likely to have any kickback or any issues with the text being sent out. You can send landing pages. You can build a landing page in here. Dynamic field would be like, hey, name, hey, first name. That's a dynamic field, okay? You can send an attachment. You can even send, there's a picture here, but I also thought that you could send message rating. It's going to give you a rating. It can show you how, whatever, don't worry about that. But there's also, I'm not seeing on here. I saw it yesterday, a voice memo option. You can send a voice memo. Isn't that cool? So I don't know where it went. I did see it yesterday. Okay, so those are the main things. I don't want to overwhelm you because there's like a million things on here, but I will say the trainings are really good. So let me see. Here they are. So on the homepage right now, just make sure you click that little project broadcast icon in the corner. Go to the training videos, and they have a web school ninja now, so you can go through and learn everything. But I just watched the training videos and I figured it out so fast. And I'm not techie. I can teach myself things, but it does not come natural to me. Okay. So I think we probably went over our time for Get Lit today, but that's okay. So worth it. Click the link below to get my project broadcast referral link so you can try this out for yourself. It's going to change your life. I highly recommend you get into text marketing because it's just the way that people are doing business. People are on their phones. It's going to 10x your open rate, and it's going to allow you to get some really great traction. Okay. So as always, if this video is helpful, click the link, the button to subscribe so you don't miss any YouTube videos from me or Facebook Lives, wherever you're watching this. If this was helpful, take a screenshot and throw it in your stories and tag me, the Goal Digger Girl. I'd love to give you a shout out for that. And check out my other resources. I have a podcast. We have a Facebook group called Goal Digging Boss Babes. There's over 30,000 boss babes in there. Or you can follow me on Instagram for some fun tips, real stories, and all the things. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.